singing this song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin.
Hey guys, this is Buddy. I've had a lot of interest over this little horse. He's special. He's 14.1 hands tall. He's got a keg shoe in all 4 feet. Thick made little horse. Tail drags the ground. I keep it tied up. Absolute walking pony. Now he's a Tennessee Walker. They actually told me that they didn't really know how he was bred. They thought he might even have a little Pasifino in him because he's wired up. But this is the best walking horse that ever hit this place, hands down. Now he is for a natural keg shod walking horse. I don't have many padded horses. I've had one padded horse come through here the whole time I've been here. I'm talking about just a natural ability walking horse. Now why would he be crossed up to anything else that make him walk better than all the other Tennessee walking horses I've had? I don't think he is. I would bet a lot of money that this is a 100% fully bred walking horse, and I would bet he's registered somewhere down the line. I bet you somebody threw his papers away because he's got a few little issues, and they tried to hide them, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not saying the guy that I got him off of did or not. I don't know. I don't think he would. He showed up here on trade day. There's a young man riding him. But now the guy I got him off of told me exactly he was 100% honest with me about everything, other than he didn't know how he was bred. Anyway, they rode him. They had a little boy riding him. I don't know. He was a young boy. He's a juvenile. He wasn't very old. Rode him all over my place. He didn't practice. I went live with him. You remember the live video I had up? I don't know if it's still up or not, but he was a walking and a shaking son up right off his head. He didn't practice with him. He done all the obstacles with him, everything. He rode great. I asked the crowd, the man priced the horse, and I asked the crowd, I said, anybody want him before I jump on it? I'm not going to invite a bunch of people to my events and turn around and buy all the horses. I'm not going to do that. But at the same time, I try to take care of the customers. If did bring horses in here to be sold, I'm going to try to bid on them. He came in here and I made him an offer on him. I bought him. After I gave everybody else a chance, nobody jumped on him. I mean, this is horse business, guys. You can't just wait around all day. Somebody else is in line. So I did buy the horse. The crowd wasn't very big yet either. It was early in the morning. I think they're some of the first ones that got here. Long story short, the man told me that the horse is higher strung. He said, he's a higher strung little horse, and he's got a lot of heart, and he ain't for everybody. He told me that. He hadn't had him long himself. I'm not sure exactly where he got him from. I didn't ask him. I don't get a whole lot of details, but anyway, I just know that he said he was a higher strung horse, but for everybody. I bought the horse, put Hayden on him, my oldest son, and he rode him around here trade day. He's completely barefoot in the videos that you've seen, the live videos and stuff. He rode him around here everywhere. That was probably about 9 o'clock in the morning. I think it was about 1 o'clock when we went trail riding. The little horse done flawlessly. Absolutely perfect, everything. You can tell he's got a lot of heart. He's still got a lot of heart either way. I don't want to drag this out too long. We're 3 minutes into this video. We went trail riding. There's a big mountain. The very first hill we come to, and this ain't 100 yards from my barn. You got to shoot straight up the big mountain. I can't remember, I looked behind me, and I bet you there was 45 people behind me riding horses. And I suppose that's a great big trail ride. Good turnout right here. Everybody that came didn't go. But there was quite a bit going trail riding with us, and I was pretty excited. Well, I was in front of the pack. I get to top this mountain. It takes you probably 5 minutes to get to top this mountain. It's a long mountain. And I get up there, a third of the people was gone. They didn't make it. They either turned around, had some people dumped off in the creek and everything else, saddles set off of them. You got to have breast collars. Where you ride with me, you got to have breast collars. Anyway, I apologize if y'all seen that and y'all come off your horse too early or whatever, but just know, where I ride at, there's mountains. And these weren't my horses. It was their own horses, okay? So anyway, this is I'm saying that because the pony didn't make it up the hill either. Hayden was somewhere close to the back of the pack, and the pony just didn't want to go up the hill. And I didn't know if he'd been trail rode or not. The way he moves, I figured he's a show pony at least. Now they did tell me they trail rode this horse. The guy I got him off of said he did. Anyway, he didn't want to go up his hill, which I don't want to judge him too much off of that because this is a mountain. This ain't no normal hill. But Hayden walked him to the top of it. He didn't give up. He didn't go back to camp like a lot of them did. He walked his horse top that hill because he don't know nothing about him a whole lot yet. You know, we ain't going to go up there and fight this horse here in front of everybody and don't know nothing about him. So he just went ahead and walked him on at the top of the hill. Gets on the top of the hill, rode flawlessly. The whole ride, it's a couple hours long. We went through some rough stuff the whole way. There wasn't no more mountains. There was hills, but no more straight up and down stuff. And the pony done excellent. Now, what goes up must come down. So when we got done riding, we did come down another holler that was pretty steep, but not as bad, and the pony done just fine. So the only spot he hung up on was that hill on a trail ride going straight up this mountain. He just didn't want to go. What he would do is I wasn't there. I didn't go back to help him. And it was my idea to tell him just get off and walk him up. I went back to help him, and he was kicking, and the pony just standing there. And I was like, he just won't go. He's not going to go up that hill. I said, hey, just hop off, lead him up, and let's go. We got people waiting on us. He hopped off, led him up, we rode on. Hayden said the only thing he did was just, he went halfway up the hill and just stopped. Didn't want to do it. So there you go. He ain't a trail. He's probably a trail horse, but he ain't a mountain horse. Not yet. Not for the kind of hills we do. 6 minutes in this video, boss. But anyway, I have to tell you that. So, is he a trail horse? I don't know. He crosses the creeks. He crosses the logs. He crosses the trees. He rode in the front, in the middle, and the back. He did all that. I'm sorry, he didn't ride in the front. He rode in the middle and the back and done all that. And done excellent. Rode behind the horses, right up on their hind ends. He rode in front of the horses. He didn't kick nobody, nothing. He was flawless the rest of the ride. Everybody knows that there was a whole pile of people here. He done great once we got on top of that hill. Out here, everywhere else, the obstacles, everything. He's money. He's a gamey little horse. He's not for everybody. Okay, he's going to get a lot of attention. This is a neat little horse. He's not for everybody. He's definitely not for timid people. But if you can ride, and you want something you can show off on, you want your show pony, son, right here he is. I don't know who can beat him. I'm talking about a keg-shod show pony sit right there and walk and shake 10, 12 mile an hour. He can fly doing it. And we don't want him to. I don't want to get him out of this little run, walk, head shake gear. I told Aaron not to get him out of it. He said, well, let's see what he can do. I tried him one time there, and you can see I got a little clip there, and this son of a gun can hammer. And still sitting there shaking that head. I ain't never seen nothing like him. He ain't crossed up with nothing, son. This is a walking horse now. Anyway, there you go, guys. We do got 4 shoes on now. I had my fair go ahead and shoe him. And that was before we went on the trail ride that day. I bought him barefoot. An hour later, I had his shoes on him. We took off trail riding him. A good pony. You can handle him, all that good stuff. What I think you should do with him is when you first saddle him up, he's just ready to go. He's anxious, okay? Just lunge him a little bit. Get some of that anxious out of him. Of course, I've sat here feeding him 100% alfalfa. Get some out of him, then ride him. He'll be all right. If you just get on him fresh, he's just real gamey. He hasn't bucked or reared or done anything like that. You can just tell he's just a nervy little pony.
See what he does. He's up there.
If you're timid, just don't mess with him, okay? Just stay away from him. He's not for you. If you know how to ride a horse, you want to get out and beat the socks off somebody, right here he is. He's as neat as he comes, guys. But here he is, guys. We're 9 minutes in the video. I hope I explained it best I could. If you like him, here he is. If he don't sell, that'd be fine. He'll be here in the barn, and I'll beat you Saturday night on him. I'll put some kid on him, and he'll clean somebody's clock. But right here he is, guys.